to summon out Suzuku.
Very much so.
We muted.
Now we're good.
I have it. All right, so there we go. Okay, okay, guys, we apologize about that. No one could hear us. We were just popping out cards. Sorry about that. So now that we got the mic situation, so what happened is we see Strawman being banished for cost to play out Cosmo Dark Destroyer. The Cosmo Dark Destroyer is not going to be able to be targeted by opponent's card effects, and when it is destroyed by battle or card effect or sent to the graveyard while being destroyed, it can replace itself with a smaller
one level
Cosmo.
or lower.
Yeah, we use 7 or lower as a Cosmo. So he's going to summon Ray to do his monster, and then we see the Cosmo being chained off of the Strawman to special summon to attempt to blow it up.
Yep. So it seems he's attacking
into it. What card even is that? I don't even... Oh, he ashes, so Dark Destroyer actually does not get the effect. But he's going to banish for cost, because he did when Noah chained to the Dark Destroyer, banishing to summon itself again.
Yep.
It looks like Noah's going to attack into Todd for some damage there.
I believe 15k?
50. I want it 15k. I mean 1500?
1500.
Not 15k. That would just end the game right now.
Whoops.
So I know how Todd's deck runs. I personally run a Cosmo deck.
I believe I did too at one point.
You did. That was your deck, I believe, at one time. Different variant. Noah's gonna pop it to drag the card out of his hand. He's gonna put it on top of his deck. So that way Todd is empty-handed, which is something you only want in Cosmos, especially with no... Ooh, there's that honey mustard hitting the board. Ooh, that red honey mustard.
That was.
That is Kagari. A Kagari. So if this card is special summoned, you can target target one Sky Striker spell in your graveyard, add it to the hand. It gains 100 attack for each spell in the graveyard. You can only special summon this card once per turn. So he's going to add back whatever that is.
That is Engage.
Engage. We should definitely find Engage.
Engage is actually one of the money cards for this set.
How much is that? Ooh, 129.99 and is out of stock.
Very much so.
Wow, that card.
Now, what Sky Strike Engage does is it lets you add one Sky Striker card from your deck to your hand, and if you have 3 or more cards, spell cards, engrave, you get to draw a card. So very, very consistent card.
Solid card.
Very solid, especially when this deck has one main deck monster.
And the other card we got is multi-roll that Todd was reading just now. So we see the Strawman coming back to hand. And my partner here on the left, Jeremiah, he knows more about the Sky Striker stuff than I do. I'm more of a Cosmo kind of guy. Oh, we see...
Interrupted Kaiju Slumber slap the field.
Slumber hit the board. Let me pull up Slumber real fast.
A very good choice.
Slumber is something that went to 1. I believe it's still at 1.
Yes, I do believe so.
That card was super strong when it first released.
He's slapping Gamma Seal onto Noah's board, and I believe he floated the Ray back onto the field, and he goes for the Thunder King Kaiju.
So he's just basically playing the numbers game here in big numbers. Correction. See if he can put as much damage as he can.
Onto
Strawman
Noah.
hitting the board. So Strawman's going to pay 500. Noah's going to read Strawman real fast. But definitely we got the Slumber hitting the board. I believe it's this Kaiju that he summoned.
No. That was Jiraku.
Is it the...
it's the... No. Yes, it's 33.
Yeah, it's the Thunder Kaiju.
Yes.
So this is what Todd has on his board right now. So he's going to pay 500 to get Dark Destroyer on board. Dark Destroyer has no effect, so it is able to be targeted. But at the end phase, it will be destroyed. But that doesn't really matter to the Cosmo monsters, as they can just replace themselves. So he's going to smack into it for 1100. Yes. He's going to smack into that, make sure it dies.
It's going to float the effect.
Yeah, Noah's going to tribute and get out a monster.
For Kagari.
I've already seen that once or twice
Twice, I
this
believe.
stream. But we're gonna pull up there for you again.
So
Such a pretty card.
I know.
Beautiful card.
No, I really love this archetype. They just
Solid. So
yes.
I think they're conversating on whether or not Dark Destroyer can be targeted. For those of you who don't know, when Strongman special summons, like I said, the effect of it is negated, and I do not think they are paying attention enough to know that. Okay, obviously they paid attention enough to know that, so he just took control of it. Sweet.
Very, very good.
Well, they should also know that in phase that Dark Destroyer will be destroyed off
And
that
then-
Strawman.
Very true. And Todd will get the effect.
If I were Todd, honestly, I would go ahead and get off that Dark Lady to attempt to stop the floating. Going to destroy it and is going to be banished off of his effect, and we should see a Dark Lady hit board.
Should. Probably not.
Now we got suspense kicking, and what is Todd going to pick here?
In general, I feel like he's going to pick a Forerunner.
Oh, we see a
Dogfighter.
What looks like a Dogfighter. So for those of you who don't know, Cosmo Dogfighter is not that good of a card in most of the eyes of the Cosmo players. But unless you're playing the Dark Cosmo build, so the Dark Cosmo build really based around Allure of Darkness and having this in to produce tokens for the Full Force virus. It also plays the super big, what we would call the the Death Star, because it negates spell cards. The entire deck is based off of Star Wars.
Yes.
Wizard of Oz, so just call it Star Wars names. So we got a Dogfighter hitting board. So Dogfighter, when it special summons, he gets a Dogfighter token, which is supported by that orb. We have 2,000 attack, 24 in defense. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, sent to the graveyard, you can banish it, summon a level 5 or lower Cosmo from the deck. We got Foolish Burial Goods hitting board right now. He's probably gonna send
Metal Foes Fusion.
Metal Foes Fusion.
Very solid choice for this deck.
What Metal Foes card does he have in the extra? I've not looked inside of it yet.
He does not. He's just using it for the Metal Foes draw engine.
Oh, I forgot he played that. That's crazy.
Very much so. So, this deck is just making waves right now, topping as many events as possible. And just causing all kinds of trouble in the OCG and TCG alike since release.
Deck solid. Pretty solid
Very.
stuff. What is Noah gonna go for? Why is he looking through his deck? Oh, is that a Sky Striker card? I have no idea what that is. That is hard to see from here. Not gonna lie.
Well, he's playing Engage.
He's gonna go for the Engage, and then we see
Yep.
that card hit the board. Oh, it was an Afterburner. So we had that card that I had no idea what was. It was Afterburners. Now I know what it is. I've seen it. I just from here it just looked like a red spell card. All it looked like to me. I apologize about that. No, I mean Todd's got a
nice field setup already.
a nice field. So Noah Regeki's. I think Noah does play Regeki. So he's gonna play Afterburners. So if he controls all monsters in the main monster zone, target 3 or target one face-up monster in the field, destroy it. Does not target. So he got rid of the big boy, and if you have 3 or more spell cards in
Does
graveyard,
target. Afterburners does target.
I lied. Does target. Sorry, I wasn't reading. Does target, and if he has 3 or more spell cards in his graveyard, he can destroy 1 spell trap card on the field. Which Todd has a Cosmo Town. When did Todd play that? I had no idea that even hit board. When did Todd play Cosmo Town?
Well, it seems that he's not using Cosmo Town unless he pulled the Dark Destroyer back somehow.
He must have done it last turn. We must have not seen that.
It's right there on the very edge.
Yeah,
It's very, very possible.
I think no, he didn't even pull it back because it's still there in this banish. So I think he just played it, and it. No, he played it when he Strawman and brought it out. That's when he played it. No, I saw that. I definitely saw that.
Ah.
So they're reading over the Sky Striker, blue girl over there.
Shizuku.
Yeah,
That one.
Shizuku. That card.
So, each monster your opponent controls loses 100 attack and defense for each spell in your graveyard. So at this point, it's very plentiful.
There is a big thing to note here. Todd plays anti-spell fragrance in his deck. If Todd were to draw that, Todd actually might win this. All right, so we got that hitting board. But as I was saying, anti-spell could honestly, I think, would hurt this deck a little bit.
Very much so. And earlier in the first round, we saw that he lost to Altergeists, which were running Secret Village of the Spellcasters.
Oh, Kevin does play that. Kevin plays another player here, plays Altergeist with
Secret Village.
Secret Village of the Spellcaster. That card just does, as long as he controls Spellcaster, will not let the opponent
activate spells.
Cards.
And as you can see, those are play extenders in this deck. So very, very big keel over for Sky Strikers.
Yeah, so that Sky Striker card that Noah just played looks potentially to be engaged.
It is multi-roll.
Multi-roll.
Multi-roll. So, multi-roll is once per turn, you can target one other card you control, send that card to the graveyard. Also, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to your spell or trap card activations for the rest of this turn, even if this card leaves the field. You only gain this previous effect once per turn. So, I believe he's using it for the second effect, which is once per turn during the end phase, you can set Sky Striker spells with different names from your graveyard up to the number of Sky Striker spell cards you've activated this turn while this card is face up on your field, but banish them when they leave the field. So, I'm assuming he's using this to recycle his engages.
Probably. Alright, so we got that red card. I still don't know the name of. All I know is
Kagari.
Kagari. We got Kagari. He did Rhoda. I think he Rhoda for
Ray.
For Ray.
The one main deck monster.
But I think, isn't that the only main deck monster that Sky Strikers have?
Yes, it is.
And the rest of the deck is all spell cards.
Spells in two.
So he's going to swing into that. He has no hand. Oh boy, he has no hand. So that's a problem for Cosmos. So he's going to swing into Strawman and just obliterate Strawman. Strawman's powerful 500. So he's going to take 7. No, I think that's a strong 2K Kagari. I want to say. He has all the spell cards in his graveyard. I was not keeping track of that.
Very much so. It's at least 2K at this moment.
If Todd would have had something in his hand, he probably would have banished the Straw Man.
And tagged out.
Doesn't matter what it was, as long as he just wasn't taking damage. So he draws for turn.
Can't quite see what it was yet.
I want to know what they're conversating about. Oh, they're talking about destroying Darkfighter. Probably. At least that's my best guess.
See.
Alright, so Todd's going to draw again? He's going to tribute both? Where did the face down wasn't there before, was it? Oh, no. He
set the face down this turn.
Yeah, okay. He set the face down and then paid 800 to add back
Dark Destroyer. And then he tributed for Dark Destroyer.
Okay, yeah. That's a little wacky for Dark Destroyer, honestly, or any Cosmo decks to tribute.
Well, he tried to Widow Anchor away his...
Yeah, so he's going to kill the Kagari, he's going to summon Rain. If I were Todd in this situation, I honestly would have targeted myself for it to then either one pop down into a Slip Rider and then walk over it, or I would have gone into a Dark Lady to prevent the summon of Rain.
Very problematic card at this point in time.
I think Todd's really just wanting to go for damage here. We got
Shizuku.
Is Shizuku and Kagari the only two cards they have, right?
No, they have a third, a wind monster that is coming out in the next
so currently
set.
They just have the 2.
Currently it's 2, but they, I believe, are getting at least 1 more.
He's going to summon that thing. I have no idea what that is. I cannot see it. It's not a Sky Striker monster, I do not believe.
It is not.
So we just seeing that one card that apparently no one knows the name to here, but it does something great.
I mean, if he's running it...
I mean, he's running it. He probably looked it up online.
I mean, most builds are probably running this at this point.
Yeah, honestly, I mean...
Well, with the amount of tops that is going at the moment...
I'm almost solid that back row was a call on it. I am almost for sure.
Well, out of his deck, how many traps do you think he runs?
10.
About, yeah.
Solid 10. I play like 8, 9 in mine, but I also play Cosmojo. Does he have Cosmojo? I do not know.
He does have one Cosmojo at the moment.
If that is a Cosmojo, I think if I were him, I would have used it by now. But I could be wrong.
You know, I did sell this to him. I just remembered.
Yeah, I was like, I don't... Because he didn't have Farm Girls at first when he first got it, but he eventually got him.
Yes, he picked him up at the regionals that we went to.
The Fort Worth one that passed like a month ago. And it is anti-spell fragrance.
Oh, man.
Man, okay, so just for future reference, if Todd would have had that opening game, Todd would have won. Anti-spell, dude,
Let's see here.
Hornet. That card is crazy.
What's that spell you use there? Is that Hornet base?
Looks to be Hornet base. It's hard to tell.
From the Sky Striker archetype?
Yeah, so we got the that anti-spell we were just mentioning about and how good it is. That should be Hornet drones?
Hercules base.
Hercules
there
base.
It is.
There it is. Hercules base, the equip card. But that anti-spell, well, Dan, it is popped. No, it is not popped. He just pointed out like it was popped. So we got the anti-spell. They pointed out like they popped it, but apparently not. I think Noah's... What does Noah do here? Because now his deck's kind of just stuck.
Very, very true. As again, anti-spell, secret village of the spellcasters, anything that stops spell cards from activating on field is just killer.
So, but anti-spell can also hurt Todd's deck because Todd does play Allure of Darkness and other cards to speed through it.
Yes. But at this point in the game, it's late game. He probably isn't needing the draw power at the moment.
His board is not that intense, and his hand is nothing. In board presence and hand presence, Todd is not doing so hot. If Todd can manage a Farm Girl, if Todd can top a Farm Girl, I would go as far as say it's game over.
Maybe.
Because realistically, unless those are trap cards...
Oh, he's milling.
Yes, he is. But unless those are trap cards set, he's got 15, 3K, 45. He can pay 500. Go for 77?
77, that would probably be game at this moment.
Noah's already taken damage from the initial first Dark Destroyer.
Yes.
So I think if those aren't trap cards, I really think Todd might have this.
And honestly, I don't think this deck runs trap cards.
I think he runs like one. No, he does. He runs evenly matched. Those are not evenly matches. Todd's got this in the bag if he rips a Farm Girl. So we see Rain hit the board yet again. I think we pulled this card up at least 5 times.
Just gotta commit it to memory now.
Yeah, we have a whole separate page set up for this. I didn't care about any other card in the deck because everything so far has been Sky Striker. But the evenly matched card we were just flipping out about. That card is
killer.
I actually lost to this card when I was playing against Noah earlier. This card is still semi-relevant, I want to say. But those are my only thing I could think that would be back there. But if Todd can rip a Farm Girl or any Cosmo card, put it back into his hand with Cosmo Town, and rip a Farm Girl or an E-Telly, actually E-Telly, he couldn't use it. But if you rip a Farm Girl, like it's over. He's done. He's done. So we see the destruction of a. Oh, he has a lot of spell cards in that graveyard. Oh my god, he has way more than 2K. Just found that out. Just now has way more than 2K.
That Kakari is just gonna beat.
Todd is.
Whew.
Okay.
Forerunner, okay.
So he gains 1,000, hopes to live. Gain back what he just lost. So we see that hit board. We see some stuff happen. Actually, thus far, nothing's happening. Honestly, it's just kind of the same thing we just saw a couple seconds ago. So what is that field spell Noah has over there?
That is one of the Sky Striker cards.
That
is Arrow Zero.
Area Zero. That card I was staring at for a good like 2 minutes trying to figure out what it was. Looks like a booby trap for some reason.
That's what it is. That's what's letting him excavate the top 3 cards of his deck that we saw earlier.
I was like, why is he doing that? Then I just looked at it and I was like, that card looks like it's doing something. So we see Todd draw. What is Todd draw? Please be a farm girl. It is a farm girl. It is not a farm girl.
It's a set card.
It is a Call of the Haunted. I'm willing to bet.
Or an anti-spell.
No, he only runs like 1.
True.
I think he only runs 1. And for him to just draw that, especially semi-early to mid-game, that's pretty crazy. They're just looking through the graveyard. He's going to swing into it. What?
Swing into Kagari?
Is Kagari only until the end phase? Is it really? Huh? So, I'm a little confused right now. If Kagari was strong enough to take down a 3K Dark Destroyer. Alright, so thus far we are very confused. Because that should not happen. If the Kagari is that strong, it should not. Alright, so we see that monster again. I have no idea. For the life of me, I cannot figure out what that card is. We would have to message somebody just to send us a picture because we have no idea. So we are still confused on what happened with that whole Kagari Dark Destroyer situation. Unless he decreased Dark Destroyer's attack, can they do that?
I don't believe they can.
So I'm just overall a little confused right now. But nonetheless, they're still, I guess, gonna go with it. We should get a judge out there to figure out what happened. Do you think we should get a judge out there? Or are you gonna mess someone figure out what happened?
I think we should get a judge out there.
Okay. Alright, so both of us here in the streaming booth, we are both actually certified judges. So I got the level 1 Jeremiah. He's going out there right now. I'm gonna continue talking up in here. We're gonna figure out what happened. Because we don't want to be super confused the whole time, and try figuring that one out. All right, so they're conversating about the Dark Destroyer play. I think I know what happened. I think it was a second Kagari that hit, and I think we may have not. I think we missed. It was a second Kagari, wasn't it? Oh, it was. Okay, it was Shizuku. Oh, okay. So Shizuku made Big Boy loose. Okay, that makes a whole lot more sense. Okay, Kagari is not over 3K. Okay, so Shizuku made Big Boy a destroyer lose some attack, so he smacked over it, and then okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yes.
I did not see that. How did I not catch that? I don't know.
Now, the second monster on field is Diabolos, the lair boss monster.
Oh, what? He plays Diabolos? I gotta figure out how to spell today.
Yes, King of the Abyss.
King of the Abyss. I totally knew that. I 100% knew that. I've seen this card. I didn't know what it was. Either way, it's a card that is apparently helping Jeremiah right now. We're just. Oh, it's Darkest Darbolos, Lord of the Lair. Oh, that's what that is. Totally knew what that was. We lied. We had no idea what that was. Okay,
My bad.
Now that I'm looking at it, it makes more sense. I was like, what is that card? The whole time I'm like, I have no idea what that is. Okay, so now I know exactly what it is. Okay, so... Okay, makes a lot more sense. Sorry about that. I just really wanted to find out what that card was.
Well, at least now we know.
I was not about to sit here the whole stream and just... What is that? It's doing something.
Yes, that's the one that you can... Click on it again.
Darkest Diabolical Layers. Let's zoom in on that real fast, even though it's not doing nothing. So we're going to pull it up on the side here for us. We can read it to you guys. Darkest Diabolos, Lord of the... Alright, so... Nothing's really happening. They're just kind of looking through the graveyard right now. Trying to figure out what to do. Here's a... Okay, so we see Darkest... Just run over that 400 like it's...
If a dark monster you control is tributed, except during the damage step, he's using it for Ray, as Ray is a dark monster.
Oh, so he's just resummoning Ray to... Oh, that's crazy.
Very much so.
That's pretty whack. So he's probably using the other Darkest Diabolos.
Yes.
The other Diabolos. So we got a Slip Rider hitting board.
He is going to pop, let's see,
What?
Cosmo Town for a search.
So, I mean, I guess he could go into Forerunner, and we see this. What is this? What is that card? I do not know what that card is. Is that one of the Sky Striker cards?
Let's see here. That is a Widow Anchor.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, yeah. Widow Anchor. I was like, I know that's definitely a Sky Striker.
Okay, so Sky Striker Mecha Widow Anchor is a quick play that was set on the board for Noah. So he controls no monsters in his main zones. Target one face-up monster on the field. Negate that face-up.
Noah can't even play that. He's a monster in his main zone. Okay, so it appears that Noah has just one. I think Todd just scooped, but they cannot actually play that. That is illegal play. We got the judge going back out there to confirm what happened. A Diabolos, as you guys saw, was definitely in the main monster zone, which is the first initial 5 zones. So technically, he cannot play that card. So because he cannot play that, they looks like they're gonna put everything back out and finish the game out. Yeah, but Widow Anchor cannot actually be played. That is an illegal play on Noah's end, actually. That's honestly super weird. What should realistically happen is, so Todd had the Slip Rider on board, and it was going to pop Cosmo Town. Alright, so what's going to happen here is Noah's been playing this deck for at least, I want to say, since it came out. I personally do not know when it came out, but I know he's been playing it. He got the deck as soon as it came out. Alright, so what's going to happen is Alright, so we're 32 minutes into this 40-minute round. So what should happen realistically, since Noah has been playing this deck since its release and been testing beforehand, we realistically probably should give it to Todd. But okay. So here's what we're gonna do is we're actually going to since Noah has been playing the deck since it came out, and even before release he's been studying up on it, and the group for meta they had, we're going to call this as a tie. Reason why is for the simple fact that we are 32 minutes into it. The 40-minute, they have 8 minutes left. Are they going to play game 2? Do we know? Okay, so we're gonna play game 2. So right now it's 1-1. So this is game 2. So we're gonna consider this a tie. So if they have 8 minutes left on the clock, you're gonna see game. It'll go to game 3 as we are actually in game 2, but since the tie, we don't want to confuse anybody. So we're just gonna have 1-1. Honestly, if this happened at a regional event, some judges would agree, some would not. The head judge I actually go through, Michael, some of you that are watching may know him. He would definitely agree that someone that's been playing the deck for when did Sky Strikers come out?
They just came out about a week and a half ago.
Okay, so about
maybe.
a week and a half ago, and even before that,
they've been out in the OCG for probably a month now.
I could understand the simple mistake, but like the first line of the card just says you can't, and so for him to do that, honestly, I would give Todd the win, just for the fact of accidental cheating. But so we got that situated with a tie. So game 2 is going to kind of decide who's going to win this. They have 8 minutes till we go to time in the round.
And then we go into effect with our new end-of-round procedures.
Which, do you want to do those today or no?
We will. They came into effect as of yesterday. So if for anyone who doesn't know, that just doesn't keep up, the new end-of-match procedures ends at the time of the match being called. Whoever is on their phase, so say Todd was on his main phase when time was called. When he leaves his main phase, that is the end of the game. So whoever has the highest life points at that moment wins the match.
So it's similar. Okay, so basically if Noah and Todd are both at 8K and Todd were to poke even for 500,
Cowboy for game.
Cowboy or
and then in phase and
like anyone puts that out there. If Todd were to have an extra 500, if it was 75 Noah at 8K, Todd would win just off that as soon as he ends his battle phase. Yes. Okay, that is way better than the 5-turn thing. That was just a mess.
And it just kept going and going.
Yeah, people would drag that out even longer.
Now, a lot of people don't really like these because it
kind of ruins the whole I could have won thing, but it also balances out the game for how crazy Yu-Gi-Oh's gotten over the past couple months.
A lot of people are really mad because it lets people slow play and it encourages that in some aspects. So you could be game 1, win, you could slow play game 2, and then Cowboy for game, which is why Cowboy went up in price.
But that's also why we have our judge team and our judge program, which, by the way, is a phenomenal program.
Absolutely.
That's why we have people like that to ditch off slow play. Certain judges will have certain times on slow play. If you're playing over, I think it's like 5-10 minutes, then they'll just call it. So we got Rain hitting over that. We see Dark Destroyer hitting board.
He tributes.
So he's going to...
Oh, we got a board malfunction.
Yeah, so he's going to use Wicked Witch's ability to put out the Cosmo Dark Destroyer, banishing for cost. We're going to pull up Wicked Witch for you guys. We've already seen Dark Destroyer, but we're going to pull up Wicked Witch for you. So he's going to do that. I believe he's going to pop. Was Rain on board?
Ray was on board, and now he's playing Shizuku.
We got Rain. He's going to go into Shizuku off the pop of the Dark Destroyer. Once again, it's one of those things. I would have just gone into Dark Lady to prevent that from happening. Because from my understanding, the best thing you want to do is stop the Sky Striker effects from happening.
Yes.
All right, so we have 3 minutes left on the clock, and Todd is up by 1,500 life points.
Mm-hmm.
So not to encourage slow play, but Todd will actually be under the slow play time. Todd actually has the potential to win this.
Very, very close.
If Noah cannot beat this or produce over 1,500 damage within the next 2 minutes and 15 seconds, I really think Todd has a way to get to this.
Let's just see what happens. I feel like he'll go into Kagari and attack over.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Or he'll use Shizuku and make it lose 900.
And then swing over. But it's still then, not enough to... Noah has to have a literally 15 spells in his discard, and he only has 4.
He has to have more than 15.
Noah really has to sit there and shove his entire deck in the discard and say, beat me. And if Noah can't do that within the next
minute and a half,
Noah is really big trouble. And so we got our secondary judge going out there right now. We're going to keep track of this to the end of match procedure. As we explained earlier, we will pursue the end of match procedure in 1 minute and 10 seconds. So Noah's going to continue to dig through, try to put as many spell cards in his discard. We see Ash once again in hand. We see him just pushing spells out there. Get rid of him. He's going to blow up Dark Destroyer. What's going to happen is Dark Destroyer should honestly then go ahead and grab, and he's going to Ash the Dark Destroyer. And Noah's going to swing limits removal. So I'm going to pull up limits removal real fast so we can actually see. So we're going to pull up limits removal real fast to see what's going on here. Double the attack phase of machine monster to the end phase. During the end phase, draw monster affected by this. So really, Noah just cheesed Todd at 10 seconds left in the round. So we got Noah up against Todd. It is going to be a 2-1 set.
Noah. Very, very good game.
So I was kind of just ripped out. Seeing the Ash, I knew exactly what was going to happen.
He just beat through Todd. That
was crazy. I feel like if Todd honestly would have opened up the anti-spell, none of this would happen. Todd would have swept him.
Absolutely. But that's just the play of the game.
Yeah, it's just how Yu-Gi-Oh is. You know, I transitioned, we're on a Yu-Gi-Oh stream, but I transitioned from Yu-Gi-Oh after becoming a judge, just kind of switched over to Pokemon. I'm really seeing the differences and how crazy Yu-Gi-Oh is becoming.
Absolutely.
And when I was playing at the time, you know, I thought it was the best game in the world. I mean, it's still a great game, nonetheless. But so they're gonna set up everything. We're gonna get the next 2 out there. We're gonna get their decks lined up.
Yep.
And we'll be right back for you guys.
Yep. That was fucking nuts.
We apologize about that, ladies and gentlemen. We were trying to figure out the side, who was on which side, and make sure we had everything. We apologize about that. We did not mean anything by that. We apologize to the staff at Nexus Esports, and we apologize for everyone that loves this game. We deeply apologize. We're going to go to the... We should actually be starting this right now. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the 40-minute timer on the clock right now. Once again, we apologize about that. Alright, so we're going to put the... trying to find the mouse. We're going to put the 40 minutes on there. And we just now found this out. This exists. We're going to put this on there and we're going to set the time. Alright, and the round has technically now started. We are going to start it. Let's go. Alright, so... Dinos, Altergeist.
Okay.
TKD is True King Dinos.
Starting off with the fossil dig, very nice search.
He should go get the little Overraptor, shouldn't he?
Yes, he's probably gonna... No, he's starting Babysaurus.
Okay.
I assume he has an Agni-Mazood in hand.
Uh-huh.
And he's probably going to pop it. Or he's searching for an Agni-Mazood after Diagram.
Yeah. Let me change this. I did not. Alright, so we have officially started. We are 39 minutes into the game. We got that Babysaurus being searched. Terraforming for a diagram. When did he get a diagram? Alright, so it's confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. The other judge next to me traded this man a diagram.
Absolutely.
It did not mean to rhyme that, so he's going to go diagram, and he's going to...
Grab Agni-Mazood.
Yeah, he popped the Babysaurus. Babysaurus is going to go off, yada yada.
Yep.
He's going to grab Big Boy.
And then he's going to grab Overraptor. Overraptor effect. He's going to search or summon.
The Oversoul Raptor?
Oversoul Raptor.
We're trying to find it. I think if we just type Raptor, we should be able to find it.
Let's see here. He added Alio.
So while I'm finding Raptor.
So, let's see what he does. He sets 1. He has an Overraptor in hand. He is yet to normal summon for a turn.
So we can't find Oversoul Raptor. I don't know why. I don't know how to spell today, but we have Oversoul Raptor. We are bound to find that.
So,
oh, it's Oversoul Raptor.
So, Altergeist Mollusk, I believe, is the monster. He summons and attacks into it.
Hey, I am.
Let's see here.
I'm determined to get this Oversoul Raptor up on the screen. Whether or not it happens. Oh, it's Soul Eating Overraptor.
That's it.
Oh, it's Soul Eating. That's why we don't know.
Used to play the deck, can't remember.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I feel weird, and we can't even spell Overraptor right. Okay. Boom. There it is. Found it. Okay. So
he already opened up with his Secret Village of the Spellcasters. He has a spell lock on him.
Secret Village. So Kevin, I actually know Kevin plays a full set of those in there, just for that deck.
Very, very good. He made Link Karibo now.
Link Karibo's pretty solid. I remember everyone around here down in Waco, Texas, at 600 Columbus Avenue.
Nexus Esports.
Nexus Esports. We a lot of people over here in the Waco area that not for this deck. He didn't. Let me rephrase. He didn't play Secret Village for this deck. He played it for the Sky Striker stuff.
Yes.
I was talking to him about that, and he said he's going to play that just for that. And but that Link Karibo, everyone was like super late buying him. I think that was just everyone in general.
Yes.
Was just having the time at getting that card. And I believe Kevin actually had like 2 or 3 pre-orders.
3.
He had a lot of pre-orders. He had a lot of money for that.
Well, everyone wanted it at that time.
I didn't want it. I didn't need it. So we see another Oviraptor coming into the field right now.
He's searching. What is he grabbing?
Is that a quaking mirror? What?
He does run the quaking. He runs the trap variant. He also runs the gammas.
Drowning seems like a better. Oh wait, drowning's the one that sends him back, right? Or is that blazing?
That is drowning.
Okay,
now,
drowning.
interesting thing he's doing. He sent the new dino.
I can't think.
The new dino. I just can't remember the name at the moment. It's the one that adds a evolution pill.
Oh, the evolution pill searcher. I don't know the name of it. I'm gonna pull up drowning.
Overtex. It is Overtex.
Overtex raptor.
Overtex. It's not a raptor, but it's
not a raptor. It looks like a raptor.
It is a pterodactyl. It's Overtex coetalus. Now, so interesting thing. He searched out his pill. He made the ultimate conductor. He's using the effect to make the attack 0. Honestly, not a great play. Activates an Ultrageist spell, summons the mollusk into.
Oh no! Yeah, I've seen this card. Overtex
Quantalus.
Yeah, the weird, because Yu-Gi-Oh has weird writing on their cards. I really wish someone would play Dark Worlds. That would bring me so much joy. Played those in 2012.
No, thank you.
Oh, those were the days. 3 Upstart Goblins. Those were the days.
Oh.
What was that? Return from the Different Dimension. We got that card banned. We got what was the Eradicator Epidemic Virus down to 1. We got some other good cards. We got Skill Drain put to 1.
Oh.
We screwed up the game harder than.
It was because of you. I can't play Nurse Burn.
I also played Dragon. No, Dragon was got the Return from Different Dimension banned because that was stupid. Gold Sark into your big blazer red dinosaur, then summon it back, make a Draco Sack, make a big eye, take the most. That's a Regeki. Woo! I'm so glad that card came back. That's such a good card.
I'm so glad it's at 1.
It was. If it was at 3, I don't know. I'd probably play like 5.
Play like 5 at 3.
I play like 5 at 3. I played Pokemon, man.
Judge.
We're gonna pull up the most beautiful Regeki
Please.
for you, for people that don't know what a Regeki does. That is a Regeki.
That is a gold rare Regeki. Oh, I'm sorry, Ultra. That's from the Kaiba collection.
Yeah, that's a beautiful card. So we see whoa, that is old. Oh,
the Evil Sore.
That's I cannot remember the name of that thing. I remember it's an evil. It is not a Diplo. It is a freaking. What is the name of that card?
Logia. It is Logia.
Logia and Dolka. Yes, I used to play those. And oh boy, I used to play those back in the day. When we had Dino Rabbit. For anyone that remembers Dino Rabbit.
Yep.
That deck was crazy. There's a Logia. Man, I haven't seen that card in a while. So it's this is the Solemn Judgment on legs. 2400 Solemn Judgment on legs. We see Anti-Spell ripping out, which I mean it does stuff, but not as near as you can just with the 2 cards on board.
What Altergeist is that? That's the fire one.
Well, yeah, that's the fire Altergeist. That's Hexia.
Is that Hextia?
That's Hextia. Yeah, that's Hextia.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's definitely Hextia. So fun fact about this deck: when I was playing against it at a regional, past one in Fort Worth or Dallas that happened.
Yes.
I think this guy was playing a version that played a bunch of spells, and I ripped Imperial Order like turn 1, and he just stood up, gave me a handshake, and signed the slip and walked away. That was great. That was a swift too. This deck for low attack points, it can do a lot if it's teched against the best decks or the current deck that is out. But I don't know if against True King Dinos, it's really this deck. Oh
man.
I don't really know if Altergeist is going to be the best going into this matchup. I feel like the Dinos have it. That's that weird dinosaur thingy.
Yes, that is big. I'm sorry, that is Giant Rex.
Giant Rex and that
Ultimate
Conductor. That's Super Conductor. No, it's
Ultimate.
That's Ultimate Conductor type.
Yes.
No, I was thinking the old one. The old one was just bad. Like Ultimate or Super Conductor Tyranno, I mean, for its time was okay. It was just big. 2009.
Very much true.
2009 was the day. It was 2008. We lost Dad and went to Teledad.
Oh, please. Dad was such a format.
Dad returns and then into Teledad. Teledad was great. Telly was one of the best cards of that format.
So now we're looking at 31 minutes on the clock.
I do not know what that is. I have no idea what that is. What is that card? I don't know. Is that an Altergeist card?
I believe so.
That's the weird trap thing. This one, camouflage. Oh, that's camouflage. That card's great. So camouflage is going to target one Altergeist monster I control and then equip it to it. Your opponent cannot target it for attacks, but does not prevent your opponent from attacking you directly. Negate an opponent's monster effect that activates by targeting the equipped monster. If an Altergeist card or cards you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish it from your graveyard instead. So it kind of just protects the Altergeist from dying, honestly.
So he's going to smack into it with Logia. That is Sequilidus, the wind one.
I don't even... Oh yeah. Level 2 Sequoia. Yeah. Let me pull that up for you real fast. I gotta find it. There's so many Altergeist cards.
I'm sorry, that was yes, Sequoia.
Yeah, that was Sequoia. Yes. So he just kind of smacked into it. Okay, so camouflage should not be on board right now. I don't know why Kevin didn't. Okay, yeah. For those of you who don't know, camouflage is not a continuous card. It'll equip to that monster. But it definitely should not. Okay, camouflage. Oh no. Camouflage shouldn't stay on board, I don't think. I want to say it doesn't. I'm gonna check real quick for camouflage. Target opponent activates targeting the equipped monster. Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't stay on board. Hold on. Okay, so I hope they're gonna see it. Okay, no. I don't know what's going on down there. It's crazy down there. So the camouflage, from my understanding, was activated last turn to equip to said Altergeist. But it's not a continuous. It just says target one and equip it to it. It cannot be a target for attacks. So I'm a little confused on how it died, actually, because it shouldn't. It shouldn't actually die. The initial Altergeist that he equipped it to cannot die by battle. Oh, it looks like camouflage from my angle. Oh, it's spoofing. Okay. Spoofing. Sorry about that. I do not know how to read cards today. I gotta find spoofing. For spoofing.
They were very, very confused for a moment.
Okay, so we're sorry about that. Yeah. It's actually not camouflage. That's spoofing, and for some reason that's not in our system right now.
Yeah. Must be one of the new monsters.
Okay, so alright, so
there we are.
No, mine's popping up.
Okay. So let's see here. He's terraforming, search for a village of spellcasters.
And okay, there it goes. So if you guys couldn't hear us, we were sorry. Okay, so we had a camouflage, or at least what I thought was a camouflage, which ended up not being a camouflage.
It's spoofing!
Spoofing, apparently, and I cannot find it on the database, but Protocol is definitely right there. Protocol's pretty.
Yes, it is a very nice card.
Wait, did you get rid of Did you get rid of that secret village to and then because there's a terraforming, so I imagine.
I think he searched for another one.
Okay. Well, spoofing is actually not in our thing for some reason.
Interesting.
I'm gonna see because that looks like a camouflage.
I checked, it wasn't.
Okay, so we're gonna see if we can pull up spoofing for you real fast, if we can.
Yes, there it is.
Yeah. So spoofing. Okay, there's spoofing. Spoofing wasn't even on our thing right now for some reason, so we had to go search for it. But so spoofing. This is what I thought was camouflage because it looked exactly like camouflage from our angle. But spoofing says once per turn you can shuffle an Altergeist monster from your hand or face up on your field into the main deck. Add one Altergeist monster from deck to hand. So it's just a continuous search. So it's got a bunch of trap cards, a bunch of purple cards on the field. stopping the opponent from doing more purple stuff. So, what happened to Ultimate Conductor? Did he die?
Yes, it did.
All right, cool.
Now, I do think this is a very bad matchup for the dinos that he's playing, since he's playing the trap variant. Because Link monsters, as we all know, cannot be put face down. Or in defense position, for that matter. And that's what he built his deck around, was the face downs.
So that Hextia, has that always been in that position, or was it up there earlier?
I believe it was up there earlier, but he brought it back down because he mutual linked down. Or he brought it back from the grave.
He probably brought it back from the grave because the Logia was up there and something. Like, what?
Yes, you were correct. He did have one in the in the extra deck zone.
Okay, because I was like, how did that get there? What are we not picking up on? We're judges and we just can't pay attention. That's why we need more.
Absolutely.
If any of you that are level 1 judges want to come down to 600 Columbus Avenue in Waco, Texas at Nexus Esports and come help us judge and Yu-Gi-Oh! Be a floor judge on live streams, that would be fabulous.
Absolutely.
I think we have, what, 2?
Me, you, and I think that's it.
Yeah,
but Noah, from our last live stream match, was actually planning to do his.
Accidentally cheated.
Yes.
But hopefully he gets everything dealt with, so that way we have more.
Love you, Noah.
So I think we have a 1K coming up soon.
We do, every month, I believe.
I want to say I saw it on our Facebook page.
Yes. We posted on Zodiac Duelist, if anybody from Zodiac is here.
I know we have the Pokemon 1K, off topic here, sorry about that. But I know we do have the Pokemon 1K coming up on the 16th for any of you Pokemon players that also play Yu-Gi-Oh! That want to come down. But yeah, so we just see Kevin just
going at it,
destroying Clayton's dinos.
He just has such a field presence.
He has just spell lockdown, so Clayton can't really search, and he can't really use any more.
He has an Agni Mizzou, he has a Pietrodon in hand, and I think he has just two Pietrodon. It's like, no. What is that third card in his hand? He's just keeping it there.
I just wish they could hear us be like, show your hand. Oh, he drew a Fossil Dig.
Oh, man.
Rest in peace, Fossil Dig.
The Secret Village and Anti-Spell, he ain't playing anything. Woo! Agni Mizzou, search special, can't attack.
It's not like he could Fossil Dig, so gotta do something else.
I mean.
So they're pointing out some stuff, pointing out some more stuff.
Woo!
Apparently, what? Did he just, he returned the hand. Oh, he's a little turtle-looking dude. Altergeist turtle-looking man.
Altergeist turtle-looking man?
This thing.
Ah, yes, Marionetter.
It looks like a turtle from... It doesn't look like a turtle. It looks like a turtle. Anyways, at first, when I first saw that card, I thought it was
Altergeist Light Turtle?
No, I thought it was that Electromite turtle thing.
Oh.
Or whatever it's called.
You mean the zombie monster? Pyramid turtle?
No, the one that you can banish from graveyard, stop and attack. Yeah, I can't think of a name, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it looks like from my angle for some reason. That's what I thought it was. Like, what? But yeah, no, this card's solid. So he just bounced back his dino, and then we see is that a kaiju? A fire kaiju?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I forgot this deck totally played that. Dino.
Yes, it is searchable off of Overraptor.
I've gotten when I was playing against this deck at the regional, I lost to Slumber, and then I drew Imperial Order, and I didn't lose to Slumber. Other than that, like, Imperial Order is a very solid card. I think Kevin actually, I want to say Kevin either 1 plays it or 2 sides it. I do not know. He should definitely play it, because right now he's just thinking, like, actually he probably has, we just haven't been paying attention enough.
Well, you really can't make it out from here.
I would say rip a Regeki, but, you know, you can't really rip a Regeki. So we see that little horse-looking Altergeist thing. That's common. Is that a horse? That is definitely...
Konkoli.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I would have to do a Google search on how to pronounce that, so I'm not even going to attempt. The Altergeist horse-looking dude. We see that. We see it. Now go to Grave. Awesome. So, he just has... I wonder what that last card is. He plays Strikes. I feel like Kevin plays
No.
strikes.
Oh, Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Oh, I know Clayton doesn't play strikes. That boy plays like 2 trap cards. Neither of them are
3.
strikes. Or, 3. Right.
Yeah, and it's all Quakings.
Play drowning.
Yeah, this deck would.
Oh, super ultimate conductor thingy.
Oh man, he just gonna beat through those definitely defense position link monsters, right?
Well, I mean, he can do more damage this way.
He can, but it just
And I believe ultimate conductor forces it to attack.
no.
No, I'm thinking of once returning into the player's main phase, you can destroy almost if you have video.
That was game.
So who just did Clayton just lose? I believe Kevin did get that. Guys and ladies and gentlemen, we have 20 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. So I was wrong. Clayton won. Clayton won through Big Boy Ultimate, which is crazy. So a little story time while our other judge is currently out there trying to figure out everything. So when Ultimate Conductors and the new Dino stuff released, I was playing a deck people might know as Baby Raccoons, but I was playing more control with traps, trying to eliminate my opponent from having cards. And when I played against this deck, and he throws that Ultimate Conductor, and then I just skill drained it, and I won. And then I played Nat Beast, and I just proceeded to win. I carried over that skill drain from the OCG and the Cosmo builds, and I've never lost to an Ultimate Conductor Tyranno since. But so Clayton did win that.
Yes, Clayton did win that.
This card's crazy.
Interesting fact, he had 100 life points left, and he would have went into Giant Rex for game if he even spun the
How much
conductor
did Kevin
back.
have? Wait, Kevin had 100 or Clayton?
Clayton.
Clayton had 100?
Sorry. Kevin had 100.
All right, so we have 19 and a half minutes left.
This is just a crazy match.
So they're siding, and while they are siding, we are going to
Kevin's
just
siding.
watch them. Only Kevin's siding.
He's got everything he needs in that green deck right there.
Yeah, that's how I am. I have a side deck. I don't even use it. I have an extra deck. I don't even use it.
I play 60 card. I have everything I need.
Oh, so you just play Pokemon?
I mean, that too, but... No. But on the topic of Nat Beast, how good do you think Nat Beast is this format with Sky Strikers?
It makes me want to play Baby Raccoons again. I'm the kind of guy, because I know that deck searches, I know that deck plays like one trap card that's pretty good, evenly matched. Like, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna play Raccoons.
Set rotation.
I'm just gonna play this Nat Beast, set during your turn. No traps, no spells, no monster effects. It's just
No
like
spells, no spells, no spells, no spells.
handshake. Yeah, so they're gonna cut decks. We should have went to the be right back screen, but I knew Clayton wasn't gonna side, because I don't think Clayton has a side.
He does not.
Alright, so once again, not to get off topic, but I believe maybe we might be streaming again later tonight. Not Yu-Gi-Oh! Related stuff.
I think we might do a few more matches.
I feel like we might do a couple more matches after the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament is over, and we may possibly do some
Pokemon.
If we don't do Pokemon, I think we're going to be doing some Rick and Morty deck building, which I know the owners of Nexus Esports at 600 Columbus Avenue really love their DC deck building, and this is kind of, because it's like semi thing, and that game's really fun. Games are really fun.
I haven't got to try it yet. Maybe tonight.
We might stream it, but I really want to play it, so I don't know what's going to happen. That game is crazy. That game, we might have to like PG-13 it. There's some crazy wacky stuff in that game. But back to this. Woo. We got the little Altergeist, little roach-looking thing. We see a diagram. We've already pulled that out. I think that's actually a cockroach. Let me pull up the Altergeist card, because I think it's a cockroach.
You think it's a cockroach?
No. It's multi-faker. It's multi-faker.
Ah, multi-faker, the newest card from Flood.
Yeah, it's cockroach. No, it's actually like a spider thing.
I think they're all like spider things.
I don't know what they are. They're Altergeist. They're just things. So if you activate a trap card during the damage step, you can special summon this card from the hand. Oh my god, that is amazing.
Just keep summoning.
You can special summon one Altergeist from the deck in defense position except Altergeist multi-faker. You cannot special summon monsters that turn you activate this effect. So you kind of just get one Altergeist, then you go for another one, and they just kind of be like, beat me. So what? So does Kevin Does Kevin play camouflage? Because he should definitely play camouflage. He needs to play camouflage. If he's not
I could
playing
have swore he played camouflage earlier.
That card is... It wasn't even camouflage. Because, see, that looks like camouflage. But it's not camouflage. Apparently, it's spoofing. But apparently...
It's not on here.
We don't even have spoofing in our database, which is weird.
It probably has a weird spelling of Altergeist.
No, it's spelled the same way. Look, if I misspell words continuously... Spoofing. Look, if I type spoofing...
Huh.
Crazy. I get how new is spoofing? Must be really new or something. I don't know. Wait, what site did it come out of?
I do not know.
Let's look that up real fast. We're gonna look up Altergeist spoofing. We're gonna pull it back up for you guys. I'm gonna pull this up as like a separate thing every time.
It's Circuit Breaker.
We are just not. Oh, it's Circuit Break.
It is Circuit Break.
Why do we not have spoofing? Okay, that's cool. I guess.
Very interesting card. I believe he went for Hextia now. He has Marionetter on board. Unless that is...
Is that a rabbit? When did he rabbit? Why is there a rabbit banished?
He banished the rabbit?
Hexing? Wait, no, that must be a Hexia.
Yes, I said it was Hextia.
Okay, yeah, Hexia. I was like, where did the rabbit come from? I did not see Nillamoss. It's not even his turn.
Man, he's just...
Kevin, I feel like Kevin... That last card is an anti-spell fragrance. I know it is. I feel like as soon as Kevin drops an anti-spell, he's going to create enough board presence. I think he should just, honestly, if I were...
Just BTFO
if I were Clayton, I can't really say this, but if I were Clayton, I would have scooped it, got it game 3. But we just saw some crazy 100 life point Clayton winning stuff. So,
very much. Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah, the thing I found out with Altergeist is, yeah, they're very heavy on board, but board presence...
They don't have very much comeback if you get rid
you
of
kind of just... The moment you get something bigger than, like, 2K, you kind of just win. Reminds me of Six Samurai. You get some over 2,500 this game. Don't even try.
Is that coming from a Six Sam player?
I played it when it was good. I played it when Gateway was at 3.
Did you play it in Duel Links?
I did. Duel Links was crazy. I stopped playing that because my phone wouldn't update it. And I really wanted to play Fortnite. And then messed up my phone.
Hey, you can play it on PC and Mac.
I could. But I could just not.
We gotta get some,
Dark Hole! Dark Hole! It's not even a Regeki. Okay, so sorry about that. That is a Dark Hole. We all know a Dark Hole.
Oh, hot dang.
Oh, hot dang.
He dropped the double evolution pill, man. He's going all in.
We got that Dark Hole. That is a poor
that is platinum rare.
Let me pull up a gold.
Oh, that's gold rare. That's even worse.
Okay, so we got the Dark Hole popping up, but we all know, as Yu-Gi-Oh players, we all know what it realistically should be.
Triple Raigeki.
So this card right here you see on your screen, that Dark Hole big ultimate pill thing, should be... Sorry about that. I did not click the button. Should be this card. That Dark Hole should have been Raigeki, which it looks like it was negated.
Ooh. Very, very sad day for Clayton.
It was a little water thing. And so that is a pill.
It's mollusk.
That's mollusk. But we have an evolution pill. I can spell evolution?
Double evolution pill.
Okay, I'm just going to bring up evolution pill. Big double ultra. Alright, so now we need just an... We got... this is the card we were just getting freaked out about. This card is crazy. When this card came out, dinosaurs everywhere. What just happened? I believe Clayton just scooped, as I said, with 13 minutes left on the clock. I believe Clayton did scoop, so we're going to give that to Kevin. And yes, I was right. Kevin did win that. I knew, honestly, as soon as I saw that board, that Clayton should have, it was just game over. But like I said, Clayton does come back from 100 crazy. It just drops an ultimate conductor Tyrant and just wins.
That was just an incredible match.
That wasn't incredible. That was just a one-sided...
You just...
It was like watching someone play Uno with themselves.
Hey.
Draw for yourself. I've done that. Don't ask how.
Okay.
I was playing against someone else and I dropped 4 and they jumped in and dropped another 4. I drew 8 cards. We gotta stream some Uno. You guys gotta talk to Nexus owners about that. We need some Uno streams going on. It's crazy. We gotta play that game. That game's
nuts. Man. Mega Smash, you're set 4. Woo!
He plays Cyframes in this. Oh, I thought he was playing Cyframes today.
He is.
And he wasn't. Or I'm saying he's playing the...
He's playing the negation. He's playing Cyframe Gammas at triple and Cyframe Driver at 1.
So, more fun facts. when this deck came out on November 15th, November 18th, 2015, I bought 6 packs and I built the deck in 5 minutes. I played so many Cypher mirror matches. They're actually not that slow, but we see a set 5 and a set of monster. All right, so Kevin is just waiting. We see that waiting happen. He's just waiting for him to do some crazy stuff. So Gamma.
Oh man! Oh,
wait,
Gamma to Ghost Ogre.
Oh, dude, he dished the Gamma.
No,
don't destroy Gamma. Okay. He was doing it upon effect. No, he can Gamma that. Why is he not Gammaing that? Gamma that. No, they pay for cost. Okay, never mind. It's fine. It's fine. They'll figure it out. They don't know what to do.
Back to Baylor.
What? Okay. Nexus Esports Yu-Gi-Oh! At its finest. Common effect Veilers and the Altergeist trap cards. To draw a...
I think that's super effect Baylor, but you know.
No, that is a common. You can definitely... I don't think she comes super.
It does.
Oh, we'll figure that out one day. So we see the Altergeist thing, that spoofing. That is spoofing. 100% spoofing.
Are we sure it's spoofing?
That is definitely
100%.
That is a spoofing. I am 1,000.
Absolutely.
All right, so that's a little shark thing. The little thing looks like cockroach. Okay, so this is one we haven't. Sorry about that. This is one we haven't actually popped up. We got Malusik,
Yes.
whatever. It's the mermaid looking one. No Yu-Gi-Oh sensors there. But so we got that, and we got the turtle looking one hitting board, and then we have Sequilla's hitting board. So Kevin's just setting up to protect himself from that 2K monster.
Absolutely.
That's not even really a big deal. It's just kind of like,
well, it's crazy when you do rabbit. You summon 2 of them, and then you can make a big boy Bahamut shark. But before...
And then make a toad.
And make a toad, but you know...
Totally hero.
Yes.
That deck was crazy.
Now, have you seen the post on Zodiac about the big brain hero player?
No, I'm actually not a part of Zodiac Duel.
You're not?
No, I dropped everything for Pokemon. Except for judging. I am a full-time judge.
Now.
Yeah, now. I would not... 2 years ago, I was just a player, and then after those 2 years, I decided to dedicate to be a judge.
Now, what he did was, fun times, he Honest Neos a Shadow Mist, and then activated Epidemic Deck Virus.
So we see Hexia drop in, we see, Desires.
Oh man, Neg 10.
No,
Neg 9.
Desires is such a good card, and a lot of people over here in Waco can't spell pot.
Polymerization.
Poy Desires. So we got Pot of Desires. So a lot of people around here in the Waco area actually think this card is pretty bad. I strongly disagree. This card is actually one of so many games put the pretty on board, so you guys can read it for those of you watching on your mobile devices, mobular devices. So he's gonna swing into a little squid, have a mermaid, and Kevin's gonna check that back row for nothing. Okay, and it's gonna go off, and it's going to I believe it's spoofing. I believe he's using the effect of spoofing. He's not pointing to it, so I'm a little confused.
Spoofing, shuffle one other Altergeist from hand to face
up. Spoofing,
yep.
He's spoofing. He's 100% spoofing.
Yes. Very good plays on his part at the moment.
Just because I like the artwork of a spoof. Because I need to tell the differences. Because they look the same.
From a distance.
Oh, from our here, we got light on those white sleeves.
Very true.
Okay, so we got that little... The card I really haven't seen Kevin play, and I don't know if he plays it, is Pixel.
No, he does not.
This card, I mean, each tribute card activate top 3 cards of the deck, and if it activated
add to hand. I mean, add multi-faker.
Add one of the Altergeists to the hand, and send the rest to the graveyard. Like, pretty solid. Honestly, we need to tell Kevin. And there's another. Kevin is going hard on the Hexius.
I think he's gonna try and co-link.
Do we have that?
We do.
Because when I was playing, we didn't.
Yes, you can co-link all the way over to your opponent's side and take their monster.
I have not actually played in about 4 or 5 months. It's been a while. Pokemon's been really a great game. But I mean, I can't look down on the big. You know, I've played all three of the big three games: Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh.
Absolutely. Just this music is very, very nice.
Yeah, you guys can't hear this music. This music's amazing. Some rave type music.
It's just sounds like bangarang.
So we got the.
Marionetter.
I keep pulling up different like versions of every card. I think Kevin plays the supers. Or maybe the ultra rare. Sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
Colton plays the. Or Kevin plays the.
Colton.
The ultra. I was looking at Clayton and Kevin. I was mixing them together to make Colton.
Hey. I don't even know what's going on right now.
So Clayton looks to be. I think Clayton had
Good game.
Clayton was The Walking Dead. He had one good idea one time. That was it. No more. No less. So I think Kevin's just honestly going to destroy Clayton.
He has Alio in hand. He sets Alio.
Is that the Jirac thing?
Yes, he
that
sets the
everyone got
level
hyped
1
on when Dinos came out.
Yes, because of Yang Zing.
Is that card banned?
Yes, it is now banned because of this deck. Searching 9 pillars to negate.
Put up the
DT cards are so nice looking.
darker, so everyone can see it doesn't blind themselves. So we got the little wind dude popping up. I can't think of his name for some reason. What's the little wind poltergeist thing? Got the name. Sequilus. Regeki has dropped.
Ah, right.
And
Geki.
I honestly think Kevin. Okay, yeah. So I think
that's game.
I think Kevin just won. Ladies
that
and
was
gentlemen,
2-0
I want to
Kevin.
say Kevin.
Sorry, 2-1.
It was 2-1 Kevin. I mean, Clayton had something going for him in game one, realistically.
And he just didn't know the matchup, I feel
he just couldn't follow up. I don't think and personally, I don't think Clayton really has much experience against Altergeist. Not many people do.
Yes.
That-
And remember, knowing is half the battle.
God. Oh, yeah.
G.I. Joe!
Clayton had a Monster Born, apparently, in his hand. Had no idea we could not see that hand.
They always hide their hands.
Yep. All right, guys. We'll be back for next round. And that was 4 minutes and 32 seconds left on the clock. Like I said, we're going to go back to next round. And thank you guys for watching.
All right.
Testing. I'm sorry if you guys hear any extra noise going on right here. Can you speak into that for me, buddy?
Yes, I can.
All right, so it's not picking up. Almost not picking up. All right, so it looks like we're starting. We're having some technical issues, but we got that thing. We definitely have them backwards because they didn't sit on the right side. So we're gonna change these out real fast for you guys. And we got 40 minutes on the timer now. We're gonna put Clayton with TKD, and we're gonna put they did not sit on the right side, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize about that. I cannot spell today. So we got TKD, True King Dinos versus Sky Strikers. So
Yes.
this is the finals. This is the end of the thing. I honestly, I think Noah's gonna win.
Yeah.
But then again, we're also talking about the guy that illegally
One,
played
two.
a card. He illegally played a card. He plays a card that literally says first line. You cannot play this.
You cannot play this if you have a monster in your main zone. What does he do?
Have Diabolus in his main zone.
Well,
Crazy stuff. So,
huh.
So we need table cam. That's why. There we go.
Yes.
Okay. We don't know what's happening. We're just brainless today.
Woo. Maybe next time.
Noah's just gonna go ham with Ray. Same stuff we've already seen. You guys just watched like 3 decks just play. That's all you guys watched. We're just streaming on one, but Nexus at 600 Columbus Avenue in Waco, Texas, was definitely just doing deck building. If you guys watched that,
Yep, deck building tournament.
watch it again. That is something I get into. Effect Veiler!
Oh man.
That common Effect Veiler, so he's gonna negate. That's the first time we've seen anyone negate something for Sky Strikers. you let your other Effect Veiler die. I was just like, that's a common, right? Yeah, his Effect Veilers are common, told you.
Okay, so he's sitting there with Shizuku. He's double evolution pill. It's just going. He's gonna ash it.
Oh, Ash Blossom.
He has
Alright,
to believe I pay for cost.
So here's my thing is Noah just won. Like honestly, what do you do? Tell me what you do right now.
I mean, you ash
Set one pass. So we gotta set one pass from that Ash, and Noah's just gonna set one and just smack into it. What even is it?
This is a match. This is why Sky Striker is such a relevant deck.
What is the best? What was the best deck of the format last format?
It was Spiral, and then it got killed 2 weeks in.
Yeah, it's fine. What's our best deck? Do we even have one?
Sky Striker.
Besides Sky Striker.
Right now.
Altergeist is popping their little tails.
Goku Nightmare or Goku.
Is that evenly matched? Wait, did he drop it?
He dropped an evenly matched. I think he had to get rid of it.
I don't think he can. Doesn't he have to have less cards than his opponent?
Yes.
Yeah, so I think it was just discarded somehow.
Discarded off of the card in his center zone.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't. The red thing.
Dang Sky Strikers. It's Kagari.
You know, I actually wanted to play this deck when I first heard about it, but then I was just like, nah.
I mean, Afterburner. Sorry. Engage is at least $100. Widow Anchor is at least $50. You got to run like 3 engages.
I can afford the deck.
I can afford it too.
I just don't want to.
I just don't think dropping that much money on a deck that's probably going to drop.
That's Eagle Booster. Hey, that's a new card we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I don't think he runs it. There's Engage.
That's it. I was thinking of Hornet. That card you guys see in the graveyard is Hornet Drones.
Oh, that's the Sky Striker tokens, which, interestingly enough, we didn't get the token that the OCG got.
It's because this is America.
It's because they don't like us.
Yeah.
We love you, Konami. Also, we love you, Noah.
All right, so if I was Clayton, I mean, yeah, you're battling for first and second, but you know, you're playing against a better deck, a newer deck.
Oh, it's great. It's a real good deck.
I think Clayton should scoop. I mean, you just got shut down last turn. You only have one card in hand, and that is a Miscellaneousaurus. All right, that is a new card we have not seen yet today.
It's because it's a 1 and he can't draw it.
Oh, okay. My apologies. They're battling for
Second and third.
second and third. The man you saw last match was actually Kevin with the playing Altergeist, and Kevin actually has been undefeated. He won the entire event thus far. We got Rescue Rabbit. What was that card I was flipping out about? And Miscellaneousaurus. How do you
Miscellaneousaurus.
spell that?
It's with an S, C.
Sorry, I can't spell today.
Miscellaneousaurus.
That is a.
Oh, absolutely. This card was so good, it got hit to 1.
I mean, it's not that good.
It's really good, especially when you have stuff like Mirror Forces against this deck. Though Battle Traps aren't very relevant anymore.
All right, so we see Engage is actually market priced at it's listed market price at normal is $104.96, and it is listed median is $109. So we're looking at a $110 card. The only other card that's really been up there within the past 5 years has been Ash, and before that, I think it was just Dark Destroyer peaking its 200. Before that, what other cards?
There's other cards that have hit that high.
Besides Ash, like Ash.
I mean,
like
if you
100.
technically prize cards, but there's some other things that have just skyrocketed crazily high.
But nothing ever hit. No, Dracosack did. But Dracosack was in the past. Dude, Dracosack was a hefty card. That card was expensive.
It still sort of is. Oh, and Barrage. Barrage did hit up that high as well.
And Widow Anchor, Widow?
Widow Anchor did also hit that high.
Is a $57 card right now.
Yes.
But if you're Noah, you can afford said card and then play it illegally.
If you're Noah, you could afford said card, but then complain about it in a Facebook chat that you want someone to give it to you.
Speak of the card that's right there, Noah did play it properly this time. With no monsters, and there's a big boy ultimate that actually beat Kevin game 1 of last round through cheesing with the 100 life points. I've done that many a time.
Cheesing's the best way to do it.
I play causes, so you know everything I do is I have 100 life points at all times.
But now that can lose you game in match procedures.
Apparently, yeah, but you know I can put enough damage on board. So we got that little girl thing. I cannot think of the name. Oh, it tells us the price right next to it. Oh, Afterburners is a $15 card. Okay. So we were trying to pull up prices. It just says all the prices right next to the cards. So on CoolStuffInc.com,
They're not as high as they are on
you
here,
can
but
buy Widow Anchor out of stock for $54. So
Free
the
stock
only,
alert.
the only two really expensive cards that we see right now is Widow Anchor at $54, and we see Engage at $129. And the third most expensive card is a $15 card, and that is going to be Afterburners with an exclamation point. So it looks like Clayton's just going to start running into all of the little guys.
absolutely. And there he is keeping track of his life points. Very, very good thing to do. Everyone, please keep track of your life points. It helps a lot.
Over here in the booth, we have no knowledge of the light points. So for us to be able to see this right now is actually pretty cool. On the phone, it's just kind of glary. We have that big box light. Big box light.
Very. Very interesting match, actually seeing Sky Strikers being played. Now, I like how it's being played as an engine. It's very susceptible, though, to, of course, anti-spell, etc.
Then you play Diabolos, and
I mean, misplayed.
Then you activate Widowmaker. I mean, not Widowmaker, sorry. Well, totally different game. Widow Anchor. So we were talking about Kevin's deck last round, and how it just looks like it's set up for Sky Striker. It is definitely set up for Sky Striker. I mean, you got anti-spell and, you know, secret village of the spell things.
Very.
That card's old.
Mm-hmm.
I think I played that. I played that in spell books.
I'm still playing spell books.
Terrible. I wish I could play Dragon Lord still. That deck was crazy.
It's what a game, right?
We're more just talking about cards, and we are just the game itself.
And if anybody's in the stream with the last name Morrison, I'd like to thank you for your Napoleon Dynamite references that you're making to your wife right now.
Great.
So thank you.
Anyways, we see what does Noah do here? Besides just look at his set spell cards. So really I feel like Noah's just really in a pickle.
Very much.
Not gonna lie, I mean just now, okay, so I just saw a card right there set face down next to Noah's active on his right.
Yes.
Why did he just put that back in his hand?
It wasn't because of Conductor, that's sure.
No, it was a set spell trap card. Why did that go back in his hand? I'm a little confused right now. Okay. Oh no, he was set it to flip it to activate it. Oh. Okay, never mind. I'm dumb. He must have. Yeah, he had that set last turn. Okay, we're good. Who's Hornet Jones? Okay, so this is on the cord. So if you control no monsters in your main monster zone, which Noah does not, good job. He's supposed to summon the tokens, and they cannot be distributed in 3 more spell cards in your graveyard. When this effect is resolved, the tokens have 1500 attack.
Very, very nice. Shizuku there.
So he just made the tokens to make Big Water Guy. Or girl, correction, Big Water Girl.
Urza.deck.
Everything's a girl.
Yep, it's you know, she's about Fairy Tail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like Urza.
He just took control of Ultimate. It is game. Clayton has just lost. Literally, Clayton just lost. What do you do here? Oh my.
You drop a Valkyrison in the battle phase.
So What do?
You drop a Valkyrison in the battle phase, of course, because you're playing Necros in 2018.
Actually, I really wish we got that on stream. I think we should have picked what was on stream.
I think we should go and have George play a match after this.
No, I think we should really get decked. Alright, so what he's going to do is, I believe this returns it back to his field, right? Like change of heart, just goes back?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it goes back to...
I believe it should.
So he should just... Okay, this is doing math. Alright, so now we're just going to play some more cards. More Altergeist cards. And this is the card that we have yet to... Oh, no, we have pulled up multi-roll.
Searches Hercules base, puts it in hand. Widow Anchor on field.
Make sure he does not have monsters on his board. Okay, good. He does not. Is a deck that Clayton has just now cut.
Very much so.
Okay, so it just Clayton just looks like he's trying.
He's just taking it.
He's just no. Yeah, Clayton just,
and he just took it and took it and.
So Noah's not going to take any damage from this because he's just like no. Did he just shuffle his graveyard? I could have sworn he just shuffled his graveyard.
Noah's just going.
So,
well, he banished his 3rd copy of Engage. He searches Jamming Waves.
Jamming Waves? Wait, what Jamming Waves? Is that Altergeist card? Sorry, I was totally blank to that card. Is everything in this deck secret?
Pretty much.
You know what this deck reminds me of? True Kings.
Oh my god. Wow, True Kings.
It's just, everything's just like... Okay, here's all this money, and I'd give it 4 months. That $100 card's gonna be like $20.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I don't think this deck's really the level of Zodiac. I don't think it's the level of
True King.
True King. I don't think.
Sorry, not True King.
You know what I'm going for. Diagram deck. I don't think it's the level of Dragon Rulers. I think it's the level.
I was thinking Dragon Rulers.
Spellbooks. I don't think it has the rarity of those, but I don't think it really matches. It's what it can do enough for it to get hit later on.
I think it'll do just as well.
I think it'll lose. Maybe a couple cards to 1, but it's not gonna be. I feel like the format's getting slower again. Or the point, and there's limits removal. There is the game. I don't even need to go out there and check. They have 24 minutes left. Noah definitely won that.
Match 1. Game 1. Game 1.
Game 1. We're about to go to game 2. Here momentarily. We're going to make sure B2, you sunk my battleship. We're going to make sure everything is situated. Real quick, we're going to make sure everything went down. We're going to make sure Noah went. We will be right back after these messages. Three, 2, and all right. Yeehaw, we are back. And they're shuffling their should know, and we are on the roll. We are starting up game 2 real quick. Noah's already won up. We went down there to confirm. He rolled a 2. Why are they rolling dice to see who goes first? This is game 2. Clayton should go first. I don't know why they just rolled some dice. I think they did it for the big dice.
I think they did it for the big dice.
And from my understanding is the level 1 judge over here to the left of me told them to roll the big dice. So we see a rescue rabbit, which we had not pulled up, and we're going to real quickly. Let me just adjust said mic, and let me pull up a rescue rabbit. This card's pretty old. 2014. 2014?
2014.
2014. Well, this is not the rabbit he has. He has the rabbit you see dropped was this one. But just for purposes of streaming, I cannot apparently computer today. We're gonna pull up this secret rabbit. I remember when these things were pretty expensive. I had a playset.
Secret rabbits?
Yeah, I got them for free.
Very, very nice.
Solid cards. I actually got them from Aaron Acosta. He now plays Magic, but at the time he was playing Yugioh. We see Logia hit the board. Does he play Dolka?
He does. I believe just 1 Dolka. Oh, he's neg-9ing.
Alright, so we see Big Blue hit the board. That's not Big Blue, that's Pot of Desires. I'm sorry, I cannot. I don't know cards. So we see Logia hit the board, a different different rarity of Logia than last time.
Oh, this is the pretty one.
I also had these. I got that deck from Aaron for free. At full rarity. It was beautiful. So Noah's just gonna make sure Solemn Judgment.
Yep. He can neither confirm nor deny.
He can neither do neither. I just hiccuped. Okay, so is your mic running okay?
Yes, it is.
Let me make sure.
Yes.
Gucci. All right, Gucci. This is Foolish Burial hitting board.
Yep, he is sending Ray so he can bring it back.
Yeah, I mean that's just kind of honest. Okay, so I take back my statement from earlier. I feel like if any card gets hit in this deck, I feel like they're just gonna hit Foolish Burial. This card is crazy. Card was good. Was it Dragon Rulers made this deck good? My bad. This card, Dark Worlds. This card was amazing.
Light Sworns.
And then we see the other Foolish Burial. So Noah always seems to have these 2 cards.
Foolish Burial of Goods.
Yeah, it literally he goes Foolish Burial then Goods. Like it's just never.
Yep. Well, Foolish Burial of Goods is a very, very good card in this deck.
Card.
Very good. It makes me feel cheeky beaky.
Cheeky beaky.
Cheeky bleaky,
That's a
all
new
done.
one. So Noah's just. I know Clayton doesn't, but I really wish he would just rip an Imperial Order. Like, hey. Okay, so last game when I was talking about Kevin's hatred for Sky Striker and Altergeist, apparently I was right. He does play Imperial Order. Off track a little bit, but we do see Noah dropping some cards. Okay, Noah set a card. And Noah's gonna pass. Noah overextended for nothing.
Well, that's how the dice roll, especially the big dice.
That rolls a 3. We got 20 minutes left on the clock. We have a halfway in. And if Clayton does pull this out, then we proceed to the end of match procedures, which I would really love to do. And once again, I think a lot of people do not like it. But as far as a judge, it makes it easier for us.
Yes.
It's less work we have to do. We already have to do a lot of work.
Absolutely.
As far as
running the events, etc.
Normal match procedures, let alone adding another technically 6 turns.
Yes.
Did he just play another Desires?
Oh,
that boy!
Oh, no.
That boy is just screaming, "I lose." I mean, you do what you do, you man.
Hey, I bet those better be face down.
They are face down. He's
Good.
putting them under. That is why his discard looks like his deck.
Ooh, he got Baby Ceratosaurus and Dogeron off that.
Wait, has he always had Monster Born in his hand?
Yes.
That sounded like an unconfident yes.
It happens. It happens.
So Monster Born, I'm really happy we actually got this art. But I already have my ultra rare, beautiful card.
No.
There's Monster Born. We're gonna pull up the action. We're gonna pull up the one he had. Because this one may be a little bit harder to read for some of you folks, so we're gonna pull up this one. This is Monster Born. So apparently he does have this in his hand. I think he uses it for Conductor or
just whatever he needs.
Yeah, I mean, but really, what would you?
Unlike Monster,
what would you
if
reborn in Sky Striker's discard? Like, what is gonna nothing?
Ray.
No, for what? Why would you? What?
To get their Ray out of
so
there.
they can't get it, and then they'll just take control of it.
If he draws a Ray.
Give him a free +1.
If he draws the Ray, though.
Yeah.
There's only 3 of them, and then Diabolos. So
I'm gonna forever just have that memory in my head of I have Diabolos on board and then activate Widowmaker. That is an all-nighter thing we're going to be talking about. So once again, later tonight, I have confirmation from one of the owners that we will be streaming some Rick and Morty deck builders tonight. That should be fun. It's kind of a wacky little deck building game. It's a little bit more calmed down and a little bit laid back compared to DC.
It's competitive.
It's a fun game. It's really fun. We get the next expansion October 3rd, 2018. But yeah, so speak of the devil, we have one of the owners walking in now at Nexus Esports at 600 Columbus Avenue in Waco, Texas. Come check us out. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, so like I was saying, Widow Anchor. Hopefully when Noah actually activates this, he doesn't have a monster on field. Nonchalant cheating accidentally. We got it resolved.
So he's sitting there. He has miscellaneous. Sorry, he has Megalo Smasher X and our wonderful big boy Dino and Dolk. Oh, he's scooped.
Okay, so we have 16 minutes left. And that's what happens when you got Big Boy Conductor on your board. I'm going to pull that up.
He just could not get a monster. It was crazy.
I'm going to pull Ultimate Conductor before we go to our break.
Yes.
And so that way you guys can actually once again get a feel for this card. We will return shortly after these messages. Alright, yeehaw, we is back. We have 2 decks on the board. It is the same 2 decks we've been seeing for the past, I don't even
several
know.
hours.
An hour. How long have we streamed? We've streamed for 2 hours already. Wow.
Yes.
We've been seeing the same decks we've been seeing for the past 2 hours. And we got to start. We have 15 minutes left on the clock, and we have Noah dropping down the Rave Queen, the Queen of LSD. We have her sitting on the board. Ray. She looks like she's a ruby.
I'm telling you, man.
That is crazy.
Urza from Fairy Tale.
It just looks like an anime character. Who drew these? Whoever drew these.
It's on the artwork, man.
Whoever drew these cards, congratulations. Kazuki Takahashi did not draw these. You made the game. All right, so we got that card. Was that card?
That is Engage.
The money.
The big buck.
I can't believe this card was $130 at one time.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's such a good consistency card. Our resident Necros player, George, was going to play the Spellbook engine in his Necros because he thought Spellbooks was good.
I mean, Spellbooks are good. Just without judgment, it just kind of went downhill. That's why I stopped playing, so I switched over to Dragon Rollers.
Last week, he bought his Spellbook engine. It all finally arrived today. And then he had already decided to drop the Spellbook engine before receiving it to get the Sky Strikers.
But he didn't really spend that much money on it.
It was only 160.
Only 160.
That was for Ultimate Rare.
That's how much I spend in gas.
That was Ultimate Rare.
So that's the card we're talking about. This card actually made Spellbooks in 2013. Keeping them up with the Dragon Rollers and the deck that really took over 2013 with Evil Swarms. That deck was great. I played all 3 in the same year.
Look at you.
I think you got 1 top, actually. 1. And it was like a top, like 64. I think I had 60, like, second. It was like my first regional. We don't talk about it.
So all around, Soul Eating Over Raptor is such a great card for this deck.
The card we can't
It's a
spell.
It just gives me the scratch.
Alright, so we're gonna hope Soul Eating Over Raptor. Now we actually know the name. Now we can spell it. There it is. We've seen this card like 20 times today.
Clayton's just doing too good.
You mean just getting some cheap wins today?
Oh, I bricked because I can't draw my 3 monsters.
The battle for second place is real.
I didn't think I'd ever see Clayton do this good.
That's because this is a great Dr. Pepper.
So he summons Agni Mazood. I'm using...
I'm gonna look up are they True Kings?
True King...
I'm just gonna type.
True King Agni Mazood.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Okay, so I can't spell.
Now, if everyone remembers the meme, we was Kangs. Also, Wakanda forever.
So we see Mega Smasher something X.
Yep, Megalo Smasher X. Megalo Smasher X.
There it is.
Such a great card. Just.
I really wish we had this when Dino Rabbits are around because this.
It's just big, beefy.
Kabooble, I can't remember the name. 1700 Vanilla Dinosaur level 4 water. That card was good, but like the other one was better.
It's just wonderful.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, we've seen this game. We've seen these 2 decks go at it. So what Megalo Smasher says is, with its sound baffling armor and I can't even read that word. Jaws. It's big jaws. This
gargantuan.
Gargantuan.
The word is gargantuan.
The premier
everybody.
Predators. God,
Predators.
The Predators. They went hard on these words. Was the only possible pardon for its primitive prey. Why are they so elaborate?
Spit it out, Junior.
The thing with Yu-Gi-Oh cards, they're flavor text for vanillas. Oh, he made that card.
Hey guys, check this out.
Logia has just hit board, so Noah's gonna respond to Logia with
one of his 4 monsters.
We can believe in you, Noah. Let's go. Drop a card. Drop the warning.
Now, in his extra deck, do you see with Well, you can tell. You know what that is?
Is that a face-up card?
That is an Ultimate Falcon.
What? Limiter. Oh no. He's responding. Okay. So
Ooh.
So if I were Senior Clayton, I would negate the Hello Kitty out of that. This keyboard is amazing.
I know. I love it.
Every time you press the button on this keyboard, it starts to lighten up.
It's limiter overload.
Oh, sorry.
Limiter removal.
It was the first card that popped up. Okay, so limiter removal.
Wonderful card.
So Noah has that Retro Pack 2.
Absolutely.
That whole
It's only a
$2 card.
$1.49.
But so he's gonna ram into that. If I were Clayton, I would have negated that.
He's just gonna destroy it.
Would you agree? Would you have negated that?
I would have negated that. That is such a good card for this deck.
But we might just be bad Yu-Gi-Oh. There is a potential.
Probably. Wouldn't doubt it.
Music is so hype.
I know. It just makes me want to play more Yu-Gi-Oh, right? So, on our left, we have resident Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt playing Yu-Gi-Oh. He's playing
Joe Dirt's playing True King Dinos. He's just going at it. And
so for those of you who don't know, Noah, we had a running, for those of you who actually don't know, which I guess no one knows outside of Waco, we had a running meme that we
Bling,
used to call
Bling
Noah Green and Bling Bling Boy from Teen Titans.
it's not Teen Titans.
Bling Bling Boy? Oh,
Bling
no.
Bling Boy's from Johnny
He's from
Test.
Johnny Test, I apologize. It's from Teen Titans Go.
That's an insult.
You can't tell me I'm wrong. Teen Titans Go is bad.
It is.
So, Clayton just got that big dino, and Noah kind of lost that big dino last game.
Joe
If
Dirt
Clayton
versus
wins
Bling
this,
Bling Boy.
True King's new meta. Oh,
Please.
new again. Meta again. There we go.
Remeta.
Remeta, that's the word I was looking for. So
I don't
now
think
he's
that's
gonna
a
go for
word.
the hard draw.
Oh, what a match. Sky Striker. Oh, engage.
Engage.
Oh, he's just going. Going.
Could you imagine if Clayton played like anything
Sky
to stop
Striker Dinos?
anything to stop spell cards right now?
So, how do you feel about the name change for Sky Strikers?
What were they before? I knew there was something different.
They were Brandish Maidens.
A good change. Good change.
Absolutely not.
No, dude, I definitely agree with Sky Striker sounds dope.
It sounds so bad. I honestly, it can't be as bad as Fur Hire. Am I right?
Isn't that card in Noah's binder?
There's a bunch of cards in Noah's binder.
Noah's a lot of money in there.
I think Noah's a furry.
There's a lot of money in that binder.
He does. Did you check his new one?
Yeah, the black one sent me. Yeah, that one's
the new binder. That thing is.
I was like, what, 1,000 in it?
Oh,
Couple grand.
no, it couldn't be.
So we got Mortal Kombat Fanblade coming up. Afterburners. This card's crazy.
What a very good card.
Okay, make sure he doesn't control monsters.
I think we're good for now.
Okay, he negated something. I guess we didn't see it. He negated something loggy. It's probably
the engage.
It's
or
probably
the
this or
Afterburner.
this magical Widow Anchor.
That is such a good card.
Widow Anchor or Afterburner.
Widow Anchor is so good.
I think every card in this deck is good except for Shark Cannon.
Yeah, no one runs Shark Cannon as I'm aware.
I mean, the artwork's cool.
I like it. Because Ray is such a cutie.
Like over there, we're just gonna click a mute. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so we got the little bullet thingy going off, and we got Noah just trying to. I mean, he killed Ultimate Conductor.
Conductor
Time right now. So we got 6 minutes left on the clock. So I think actually Noah is up in no, Clayton's definitely up in life points. And then we get to proceed end of match procedures. So 6 minutes, I will be going out there to do the end of match procedures.
Maybe do an interview.
And figure out what all is going down in the neighborhood. That is Nexus Esports at 600 Columbus Avenue, Waco, Texas.
Man,
So,
what a match.
Wait, did he?
He took Big Boy.
But how? Big Boy was engraved.
Widow Anchor.
Oh, he actually used that card really? Like, actually?
Oh,
All right,
no.
so Noah
Hold on, check it. Widow Anchor is if you control no monsters.
He played Widow Anchor first to take it.
No, he activated 2 Widow Anchors, I think.
Okay, so we're going to pause this up real quick unless he chained them back to back.
No, I don't. Maybe that isn't a Widow Anchor. Okay, so as we can tell, it was a Shark Cannon and a Widow Anchor. Shark Cannon. That's Shark Cannon. So he does play Shark Cannon.
Sorry about that. So he's like the only striker player to play Shark Cannon. This card we were like no one plays. So apparently what happened is
But if you control no monsters in your main zone,
it's still he has no monsters.
But when he resolves down, it has a
monster.
monster.
Are they both quick plays? Did he chain him? He chained him.
He did?
Yeah, he chained him. He went chain 1, chain 2.
Good.
So I think honestly, Noah, I think you come into match procedures in 4 minutes and 4 seconds. I think Noah actually wins.
Well, we just have to wait and see. We're gonna give Noah all.
We're just gonna continue ragging on Noah all night about the
all the time.
The widow anchor play.
I think his name on Facebook should be Diabolus on board.
If anyone makes that trending on Twitter, put Diabolus on board, activate Widow Anchor.
Hashtag
Nexus Esports.
You know what's cringy? Joe Dirt.
Alright, so we got they're reading over some cards, he's gonna attack into that and he's like, no.
Oh, there goes Ray.
There's a Ruby going down.
Yep. And he's gonna hit for 1K. Almost certain.
Draw for a turn. I just saw he just drew a Foolish Rare Goods. In his hand. You guys saw that just like I did. That is 1000% of Foolish Rare Goods, and then if it's not.
If it's not, you can come down here and talk to Anthony himself.
So no, that was definitely Foolish Rare Goods. Like I saw the light.
Man, that's such a good looking card.
We gotta go strong.
Oh.
Common. I had no idea this card was common.
No, it's not a common. Oh yeah, it is. It's in the layer structure.
Card games. It's a structure layer darkness.
Man, such a great card.
I feel like they shouldn't have. I feel like they should have made at least another super. Like, hey, at least you got the rarity bump in Dark Saviors as a super.
Yes.
So I just now realized that on our database it says the set it comes from. So the whole time I didn't know what set things were coming from, and I could have just read. I can't read. That's why I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
No, I play very rarely.
That's why Noah plays Sky Strikers, because it's generally one way.
So ABC apparently is still a deck.
That was YCS New Jersey.
So YCS New Jersey, we have back into the meta. We have 8 Sky Striker Trickstar. We have 3 Trickstar, 2 regular Sky Strikers. So Sky Striker takes 10 places. 2 Goki, 2 Altergeist, 1 ABC, 1 Spiral, and 1 6-card Pendulum Magician. So Pendulum Magician, I guess, is still there. Don't they have any build or something for that deck?
They do. This is crazy. Sky Strikers are just... Those aren't even tops yet. Those are round 9 updates.
So those are the round 9 updates for anyone watching that or keeping up with that.
Oh, here we go. So, shout out to Table 1, Braden Dale Hooker, playing Sky Striker Trickstars versus his opponent, Christopher Nielsen, playing Sky Striker Trickstars.
So everyone, for pretty much this round, everyone's just going to play Sky Strikers or some variant of it, because I feel like, honestly, I want to see them to make Sky Striker dinos. I feel like it'd work. I mean, you can stick Trickstars and anything. Well, I don't think Trickstars are a standalone deck anymore. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have 40 seconds left on the clock. We will proceed. So, in about 40 seconds, we're going to proceed. 35 seconds now, we're going to proceed end of match procedures.
Watch them. So we're about to enter our end of match procedures. We have 25 minutes. We have a judge on the floor. We have 2 judges on the floor now. So, wonderful night. He's just going with Afterburner. He's attacking directly. He attacks directly with our wonderful Kagari. We've just went into time. Whoever is in the match now. Looks like he acted. Yep, that is game with our judge, Anthony. Noah is the winner of the match. 2-1. He had 800 life points. 28.
Yeah, so the situation out there is Clayton had 2,800 life points. Noah only took 2,000 life points apparently that game. And Noah attacked for, I think it was like 1,700 or something. And then we proceeded to go to the end of the match. And then Noah ended his turn. Like, it was literally already in phase. So there's nothing Clayton could do there. End of match kind of got Clayton. I can understand how people can think it's just kind of stupid. But
Well,
it prevents, stupid things happening.
Yes.
That was game 3, ladies and gentlemen. And so
3.
So we have Noah winning second place. We have Kevin Ramirez winning first, and we have Clayton. I do not know his last name. Clayton Flag getting third. Sorry. Whatever. Getting
Joe Dirt.
third place in today's Nexus Esports Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. Thank you guys for watching, and have a lovely night.